Welcome, intrepid explorers, to a voyage through the mists of time, where fierce warriors and seafaring adventurers known as the Vikings etched their indelible mark on the pages of history. Strap in as we set sail across the stormy seas, delve into the riveting sagas, and uncover the untamed spirit that made the Vikings legends of their age. This is more than just a tale of conquest and plunder. It's a testament to human resilience, ambition, and the ceaseless quest for new horizons. Our journey begins in the frigid, rugged landscapes of Scandinavia around the late 8th century. Imagine the vast, untamed forests of Norway, the fjords of Sweden, and the fertile plains of Denmark. This harsh yet beautiful land was home to the Norse people, who would later be known to the world as the Vikings. Their society was structured around chieftains and clans, a system that fostered a strong sense of community and loyalty. But life in Scandinavia was tough. The soil, though fertile in places, could be unforgiving, and the climate was harsh. This drove the Norsemen to look beyond their borders, seeking wealth and resources to sustain their people. It's here that we witness the birth of the Viking longship, a marvel of engineering that would become synonymous with Viking prowess. Sleek, fast, and capable of navigating both the open seas and shallow rivers, these ships were the key to the Viking Age. Picture the scene. Rows of powerful warriors, their faces painted with fierce determination, rowing in unison as their dragon-headed ship cuts through the waves, bound for distant shores. The longships were more than just vessels. They were symbols of Norse ingenuity and adaptability. Constructed with overlapping planks or clinker-built, these ships were both light and flexible, able to navigate the treacherous North Atlantic and the shallow rivers of inland Europe. This versatility allowed the Vikings to strike unexpectedly, reaching places no other seafaring people could. The Viking expansion began with the infamous raid on Lindisfarne in 793 AD, a small monastery off the coast of England. This attack sent shockwaves through Europe, marking the beginning of the Viking Age. The sight of dragon-prowed ships on the horizon struck fear into the hearts of coastal communities across the continent. But the Vikings were not just marauders. They were also explorers, traders, and settlers. From the British Isles to the icy shores of Greenland, from the bustling markets of Byzantium to the far reaches of North America, the Vikings left their footprints across vast expanses of the known world. They founded the Duchy of Normandy in France, established the Kievan Rus in Eastern Europe, and even reached the shores of Vinland, modern-day Newfoundland in Canada, 500 years before Columbus. As we sail with them, we see how the Vikings interacted with diverse cultures, blending their own Norse traditions with those they encountered. They were pragmatic and adaptive, adopting new technologies, customs, and even religions, while still retaining their distinct identity. In the east, the Vikings, known as the Varangians, navigated the vast river systems of Russia, establishing trade routes that connected the Baltic to the Byzantine Empire and the Islamic Caliphate. They founded settlements like Novgorod and Kiev, laying the foundations for what would become the Russian state. Their influence extended beyond commerce. Viking warriors served as elite guards for the Byzantine emperors, known as the Varangian Guard. Central to Viking culture was their warrior ethos. The concept of drengskap, a code of honor emphasizing bravery, loyalty, and fairness, shaped their actions and their society. Battle was not just a means of survival, but a way to achieve glory and ensure a place in Valhalla, the majestic hall of the slain warriors ruled by Odin. Their combat techniques were as formidable as their spirit. Armed with swords, axes, and spears, protected by round shields and chainmail, the Viking warriors formed disciplined shield walls to break enemy lines. Yet, their real strength lay in their unpredictability and adaptability. Whether storming a coastal monastery, engaging in pitched battles, or skirmishing in dense forests, the Vikings used their environment and tactical ingenuity to devastating effect. However, being a Viking was not solely about martial prowess. The sagas, epic tales passed down through generations, tell us about their adventures, their struggles, and their innermost beliefs. Heroes like Ragnar Lothbrok, Eric the Red, and Leif Erikson became larger-than-life figures, embodying the ideals and aspirations of their people. These stories, immortalized in the Eddas and other medieval texts, offer us a window into the Viking psyche. The sagas speak of honor and betrayal, love and revenge, exploration and homecoming. They reveal a people deeply connected to their land and sea, who valued kinship and loyalty above all else. In their tales, we see reflections of our own human experience, making their stories timeless and universally relatable. To truly understand the Vikings, we must delve into their rich tapestry of myth and legends. Norse mythology is a complex and captivating world, filled with gods, giants, and mythical creatures. At its heart lies the belief in an intricate cosmos connected by Yggdrasil, the world tree, with realms such as Asgard, Midgard, and Jotunheim. Odin, the Allfather, was revered as the god of wisdom, war, and death. He sacrificed an eye to gain infinite knowledge and hung himself from Yggdrasil to unlock the secrets of the runes. Thor, the thunder god wielding the mighty hammer Mjolnir, protected humanity from the giants. Freya, the goddess of love and fertility, also presided over the Valkyries, the choosers of the slain. These deities were not distant, abstract figures, but deeply woven into the fabric of daily life. Rituals, sacrifices, and festivals celebrated the gods and sought their favor. The Norse worldview was inherently cyclical, marked by the constant interplay of creation and destruction, culminating in Ragnarok, the prophesied end of the world and the rebirth of a new age. Norse mythology also offered moral and ethical guidance. The Havamal, a collection of sayings attributed to Odin, provided wisdom on how to live honorably and wisely. These teachings emphasized the importance of hospitality, loyalty, and the careful balance between courage and caution. Beyond their warrior exploits, the Vikings were also skilled farmers, craftsmen, and traders. They established thriving settlements where life was a blend of hard work and communal spirit. From the bustling port of Hedeby to the isolated farms of Iceland, Viking communities were dynamic and self-sufficient. Viking houses, known as longhouses, were sturdy communal structures built to withstand the harsh climate. Inside, families gathered around central hearths, sharing stories and meals. The social structure was hierarchical, yet offered opportunities for mobility, with slaves, thralls, free farmers, carls, and chieftains, jarls, each playing vital roles in society. Trade routes established by the Vikings were extensive, connecting them with the wider world. They traded fur, amber, and slaves for silver, silk, and spices, creating a network that stretched from the Arctic Circle to the Mediterranean. This exchange of goods also facilitated cultural exchange, bringing new ideas, technologies, and beliefs into the Viking world. Craftsmanship was highly valued in Viking society. Skilled artisans created intricate jewelry, weapons, and tools, often decorated with elaborate patterns and symbols. The Oseberg ship burial, discovered in Norway, revealed a treasure trove of beautifully crafted items, showcasing the Vikings' artistic talent and attention to detail. A fascinating and often overlooked aspect of Viking society is the role of women. Viking women enjoyed a relatively high degree of freedom and rights compared to their counterparts in other parts of medieval Europe. They could own property, request a divorce, and reclaim their dowries if the marriage ended. Some women, known as shield maidens, even participated in warfare, although their existence is still debated among historians. The sagas and archaeological evidence suggest that women played crucial roles in Viking society, managing households, farms, and sometimes even estates, while the men were away on raids or trading expeditions. Women were also responsible for textile production, creating the sails for the Viking ships and clothing for their families. The high quality of their work was a testament to their skill and ingenuity. Prominent women like Aud the Deep-Minded and Freydis Eriksdottir feature in the sagas, highlighting their importance and influence. Aud was a powerful chieftain in her own right, leading her family and followers to settle in Iceland. Freydis, the daughter of Eric the Red, is remembered for her bold and fearless actions during the Norse exploration of Vinland. The Viking Age gradually came to an end around the 11th century, marked by significant cultural and political changes. The spread of Christianity played a crucial role in this transformation. Kings and chieftains, seeking to consolidate their power and align with the broader European world, adopted the new faith, leading to the gradual Christianization of Scandinavia. This transition was not always smooth, as it involved a complex interplay of resistance and adaptation. Pagan temples were replaced with churches, and Norse rituals were reinterpreted within a Christian framework. The old gods were not forgotten, but transformed into folklore and legend, their stories continuing to inspire generations. Politically, the consolidation of kingdoms such as Denmark, Norway, and Sweden brought about a new era of centralized power. The era of Viking raids waned as these kingdoms established themselves as formidable states within the European sphere. One of the last significant Viking incursions was the invasion of England by Harold Hardrada in 1066, which ended in defeat at the Battle of Stamford Bridge. This event, often seen as the end of the Viking Age, was soon followed by the Norman conquest of England, led by William the Conqueror, himself a descendant of Viking settlers in Normandy. Though the Viking Age ended, its legacy endured, shaping the course of history in profound ways. The Norsemen left an indelible impact on the lands they touched, influencing language, culture, and even genetics. Place names across Europe bear testament to their presence, and many modern English words have Old Norse roots. In popular culture, the Vikings have experienced a resurgence, captivating imaginations through films, television series, and literature. They are often romanticized as noble savages, fierce and free, embodying a spirit of adventure that resonates deeply in our collective consciousness. But beyond the myth and the legend lies a nuanced reality. The Vikings were a complex people, driven by the same fundamental desires and fears that drive us all. They were innovators, artists, and storytellers, as well as warriors. Their sagas, filled with both heroism and tragedy, continue to echo through the ages, reminding us of the enduring power of human resilience and the ceaseless quest for discovery. The genetic legacy of the Vikings is also notable. Recent studies have shown that Viking descendants are spread across Europe, particularly in regions they once settled, such as the British Isles, Iceland, and parts of Russia. This genetic imprint is a testament to their far-reaching influence and the blending of cultures that occurred during their migrations. Even today, the fascination with Vikings drives new explorations and discoveries. Archaeologists continue to unearth artifacts that shed light on Viking life, from intricately carved runestones to the remains of ancient ships. Each find adds another piece to the puzzle, revealing a more detailed picture of this remarkable civilization. In recent years, advanced technologies such as DNA analysis and satellite imagery have revolutionized our understanding of the Viking world. Genetic studies have traced Viking ancestry across Europe, highlighting their far-reaching influence. Meanwhile, satellite images have revealed hidden settlements and long-lost trade routes, offering fresh insights into their extensive networks. Museums and cultural centers around the world celebrate Viking heritage, showcasing their artistry, craftsmanship, and innovations. From the Viking Ship Museum in Oslo to the National Museum of Denmark in Copenhagen, these institutions preserve and honor the legacy of a people who once ruled the waves. The continued study and celebration of Viking heritage serve as a reminder of the enduring human spirit. The Viking story is one of exploration, resilience, and adaptability, qualities that continue to inspire and resonate with us today. Their ability to navigate unknown waters, adapt to new environments, and integrate with diverse cultures speaks to the universal human experience. As we conclude our journey through the Viking world, let's reflect on the timeless wisdom they offer. Despite the centuries that separate us, the lessons of the Vikings remain relevant, offering insights into how we can navigate our own lives with courage, resilience, and a spirit of adventure. The Vikings were masters of adaptation, constantly adjusting to new environments and circumstances. Whether they were exploring unknown lands or integrating into new cultures, they thrived by being flexible and open to change. In our fast-paced, ever-changing world, embracing adaptability can help us navigate uncertainties and seize new opportunities. Viking warriors faced daunting challenges with unwavering bravery. Their willingness to confront the unknown and their resilience in the face of adversity are traits that we can all aspire to. Life will always present obstacles, but by cultivating inner strength and courage, we can overcome them and emerge stronger. The strong sense of community and loyalty among the Vikings was crucial to their success. In today's interconnected world, fostering strong relationships and being loyal to our friends, family, and colleagues can create a support network that helps us thrive. Remember, we are stronger together. The Vikings valued knowledge and wisdom, as reflected in their reverence for Odin, the god of wisdom. They understood that learning and growth are lifelong pursuits. In our own lives, we should strive to continually seek knowledge, embrace new experiences, and learn from both successes and failures. While the Vikings respected their traditions, they were also innovators. They blended their ancient customs with new ideas and technologies, creating a dynamic and evolving culture. We can honor our own traditions while remaining open to innovation and change, finding a balance that respects the past and embraces the future. The Vikings approached life with a sense of purpose and passion. Whether they were exploring new lands or crafting intricate works of art, they poured their hearts into their endeavors. Finding our own passions and pursuing them with dedication can bring fulfillment and meaning to our lives. The Vikings had a deep connection to the natural world, understanding its power and beauty. In today's age of environmental challenges, respecting and protecting our planet is more important than ever. We can learn from the Vikings' reverence for nature and strive to live sustainably. As we conclude our journey, we find ourselves not just enriched by the knowledge of Viking history, but inspired by their indomitable spirit. The Vikings remind us of the power of curiosity, the importance of courage, and the value of adaptability. They were a people who dared to dream beyond the horizon, who faced the unknown with unwavering resolve, and who left an enduring legacy that continues to captivate our hearts and minds. So, let us take a leaf from the Viking saga, embracing their spirit of exploration and adventure in our own lives. Whether we seek new knowledge, new experiences, or new horizons, may we do so with the same boldness and determination that defined the Vikings. For in the end, the true essence of the Viking legacy is not just in the lands they conquered, but in the spirit of adventure that resides in all of us. Thank you for joining us on this epic voyage through the world of the Vikings. May your own journeys be filled with wonder, discovery, and the courage to forge your own path. And with that, our tale of the Vikings comes to an end, but the spirit lives on in each of us. So, as you go about your day, remember the words of the Old Norse: "We are our deeds." Let your actions speak of your courage, your curiosity, and your relentless pursuit of new horizons.